The act of killing or ending one's own life is suicide. When a number of people commit suicide in a society, suicides are calculated according to the proportion of suicides per 1 million population per year. This is the suicide rate. However, there is an emerging trend of more women suicides visible in Indian society. According to NCRB, out of the 1.6 lakh persons who died by suicide last year, 45,000 were females. It translates into nearly 1 every 9 minutes. Over half of them were housewives. Women in India accounted for 36% of global female suicide deaths, despite making up less than 18% of the world's female population, according to a study in the October 2018 issue of the Lancet Public Health. Suicide is India's leading cause of death among women aged 15 to 29, and rates for young and middle-aged women rank the highest among countries with similar demographics. These suicides may be related to a conflict between women's increasing education and empowerment and the persistence of their lower status in Indian society. The situation may be related to a clash between women's aspirations and the rigidity of their social environment. As India has developed, women have become better educated and more empowered, and arranged marriages have declined. Yet, in many aspects of society, women still possess lower status and face barriers to opportunity. This disconnect may drive some to despair. Suicide rates are especially high in southern Indian states where development and social advances have accelerated. In contrast, suicide rates in the rural, more traditional northern states could be lower because women there may have less knowledge that they could actually live a better life. Working class women tend to encounter life crises such as job loss, divorce, eviction from housing, or the death of a child more often than other groups, but generally have weaker coping skills and fewer outlets for their anxiety. Not only is the resulting stress harmful, both physically and mentally, but some of the coping strategies adopted are damaging. Like smoking is a way of reducing tension when personal and material resources are stretched to breaking point. Thus, it occupies a paradoxical position in women's lives, increasing the health risk for women and their children while simultaneously allowing them to cope under difficult circumstances. The relationship between stress and health applies both to major life crises and to smaller problems, and that it is felt particularly acutely in the lives of working class people. Many of the remaining causes, like suspected or illicit relation, cancellation or non-settlement of marriage, death of a dear one, dowry dispute, illegitimate pregnancy, physical abuse like rape, incest, etc., poverty, reflect the unique social structure of our society and the social pressures that women face. Now we can talk about the solutions, like socialization should be gendered, boys need to be taught to respect and not insult women, mental health needs to be destigmatized, and mental health care should be focused. Financial empowerment. The number of suicide reduces as women become more financially empowered. Parental participation as well as community support for de-stressing students. Strict enforcement of the prohibition of forced marriages, dowry, and child marriage. Reduce media portrayal of women dying by suicide due to interpersonal conflicts. Social support such as counseling services, hotlines, or home visits can act as a buffer against the negative health consequences of stress commonly experienced by women. Social support is an important factor that can help people in adjusting to disease and illness, and that women are more likely to form and maintain self-help communities, including female communities in cyberspace. In sum, reducing suicidal behavior in women should be a social and public objective for ensuring zero suicides among women in India. Thank you so much, and please spread this video to each and everyone you know.